适合一吗？Mä tuossa maakin se ajattelaa ja mä yritin pörittää maa jo.
Welcome back, Space Monkey. Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Starchface, how's it going, man? You left very abruptly last time, everything copacetic. That was like a month ago. But yeah, everything's fine. Everything was fine. Everything's Jake over here. It's kind of chilling right now, thinking, well, thinking about what we need to bear in mind for the dragon re-entry. Ought to be pretty straightforward. And then I was also thinking about the nano racks. I don't know where we're supposed to be installing or what we're gonna do with that. I'm thinking we're probably gonna do this re-entry and then we'll launch another dragon. We'll launch the next generation dragon, but we'll do it without any crew. It's gonna go up as a demo. And then once we've proven that it can go up and come down safely, then we can go ahead and put some crew on it. But we'll launch it with the tower nevertheless, just to have everything there. I think that's what we'll do.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Yeah, we also got something really cool here for the stream. Took us a long time to find the tool that we needed, but we have got the tool of all tools now. We can incorporate on-screen effects through the chat now. We can do anything with it. It's very, very simple right now, but say for example we've got salute, which is what, that's 07, right? That's so if we type salute in chat, it will actually do the emote salute on the screen. We just need to, we can do all of them, we're going to do all of them, but we need to chroma key, we need to unify all of the chroma key. Otherwise, I would have already added them, and I actually attempted to do some some adding of our larger emotes. But yeah, it failed because I can only use one. They all have to have exactly the same chroma key. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And in fact, all of the ones that we currently have are normal. They're bound to keys inside of OBS, which was like the only way we could have done it. Now with this new system, we can actually bundle those all through one overlay. That's just the one overlay, and it greps for those MP4s and plays them through a local network overlay so that they're all in one thing, and they're not, in other words, they won't adding to it, adding more and more and more and more and more on-screen emotes will not bog it down eventually. That was a big problem that we were facing, is that the more we add, we've got like 100 of those, right? We've got over 100 on-screen effects, and they're all bound to different keys and stuff, and they're all pulled into OBS, and the more and more that we add things to OBS, the slower it runs. So yeah, we can have all of those through one local network overlay, and we're unlimited now. The door is completely open to, but they all have to. The problem is though, you have to have one chroma key to do it. But it will be very, very consolidated. So we've got a bit of work ahead of us to behind the scenes on the screen or on the stream. But yeah, pretty sweet, dope shot, brah. We also got some kick-ass lights. These I was looking to replace. I've always had these black lights. And there were the neon tubes, like the big neon tubes, yeah? And those are expensive. Like, they're absurdly expensive, actually. Like, the fixture for the light itself could be, I think we paid like $60+ for those fixtures. I had like 3 of them. And then the bulbs inside them were like $20 a shot for each blacklight. 2 bulbs, like easily $20 per shot. We got these suckers here. They're LED blacklights, and they were $20 per fixture, and they are like 10 times brighter. They are so bright by comparison, and dirt cheap, like way dirt cheap. So freaking sweet. Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. These lights are dope. Plus, they've also got effects too. Now, I'm not really all that interested in the effects, but we can like have them strobe and do different things like that. So it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yeah, I got 3 of them here actually, and like I said, they were $20 a shot. So it was like, psh, you know, for the amount I get more light out of one of these than I did out of the old tube neon fluorescent tube fixtures that I had. Like I said, those were there were 2 tubes in those each fixture. So the fixture was $60 and then another $40 for the 2 tubes. So yeah, for the price of this, for the price of one, it's a no-brainer. Pretty dope. Yeah, we also got access to a bunch of other functions too with this new chatbot. This chatbot is sick. I wish we had it long ago. I didn't know about it. I'd searched around all over the place to try and get something to do the effects that we wanted to do, and I just couldn't come across it. And bang, here it is. It's freaking kick ass chatbot. Kick ass. So yeah, if you're just joining us, We're at the International Space Station right now, and we've got this Dragon demo capsule that is going to be coming home, and we're probably going to launch another a Falcon with the second generation Dragon out here in a demo. That means it won't have any crew on board. It's just going to fly out here to prove that it can do the job and then come back home safely. So that's what we're looking at doing. So let's take a look at where we're at. Space Center is right there. How do we need to be underneath. This is right. Okay, so yeah, I gotta remember how all of this goes. Yeah, we're almost in the phase. So once, actually phase 1, we need to be ready. Yeah, we need to be ready at phase for all of that, so yeah, it's in a pretty good spot to get started. Sure, why not? Okay, so let's do it. Ready for this Dragon to come home? Live mode on. Yeah, I'm stoked about this new chatbot, guys. I mean, like, it's gonna rock. We're gonna program the thing way out. Like, you're gonna be typing things and just like doing, you know, whatever, and all of that's gonna translate just in and onto the stream. It's gonna be sick. We'll have like hidden ones that we won't let anybody know. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to get the Smart SAS pinned. We're also gonna need to turn on some reaction wheels in here. One will do... Question mark? Had the game auto-saving there for a second. Well, actually for re-entry, it makes sense to have them all on. Get inside here if we can. Trying to make heads or tails of our build here. I know it's all gibberish what you guys are seeing here, but we're hunting for the reaction wheels. It's the best way to do this. Probably, actually, if we focus the camera on the docking port, then we could turn the camera into the build like this. There you go. Now we've got a much better view. Okay, so here's one reaction wheel. Here's the probe. Let's pin that. Here's another reaction wheel. This is the large... Yeah, here we go. Large reaction wheel. Go ahead and pin that. We should have... Well, we've got the... Do we use these? We've got the command pod reaction as well, but you know, I don't think that we should use those because they're not they're not gonna be flexing at the right angle. So, and I don't think that we ever... Boy, those things are actually eating electricity. We're really low on electricity right now. Why is that? We're hooked to the station, and our electric charge in Dragon is like almost at half. What is going on here, guys? Yeah, it's gonna be sweet, dude. Gotta be sweet. What is going on here with this reaction wheelage? The reaction wheel here is off. I know it's nighttime, but obviously, you know something? Here's what we should do. We need to find some kind of battery, big battery unit on the station and make that the priority for the electric charge.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Ba, 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 ba. I really don't have any one unit for this, though, to be honest. I mean, the biggest battery I believe we have is over here on this module. What is this? This is the the LEM, and it's... How do we change the priority of the electric charge? Is it not showing it because we have the reaction wheelage up? I've never, you know, we've always done priorities with fuel lines, but I've never had to deal with it with electric charge before. But that's clearly... Now wait a minute here. We've got this as priority flow. That's... Yeah, okay. Derp. Duh. That's how you change the priority. Okay, so this is at 30. Oh. No, hold on. Why is that? We changed the electric priority on Dragon for a reason. It had to have been a launch reason. We're not gonna meddle with this because we clearly did that on purpose. It's been a while since we got real intimate with this build, so let it be. But what we're gonna do is, yeah, same plan still applies, but for different reasons. Yeah, go ahead and take this battery and make that sucker the big time priority. Put it way up. We're talking like 100. Okay. Now the station will draw off of this battery first. Yikes. Yeah, that's scary. When the whole station is drawing off of the one capsule's battery, like, that's that's no bueno, man. That is not good. Alright, anyway, now we've got our reaction wheels pinned. The electric charge situation is now under control. It's stopped draining electricity. Kind of want to wait until our electric charge is back, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and do not physical. I was going to, for a second there, I was thinking we could physical time warp, then we wouldn't have to. Well, here's what we can do actually. If we just warp, yeah, if we just warp to exactly the same time, then we won't have to turn, right? So just go ahead and warp here, or close to, put it behind it, go ahead and warp there. Now the batteries will have recharged since we are in the sunlight. And since we're basically at the same point we were, then the station won't have to correct its attitude all that much. Cool. Alright, the probes are recharged. The dragon is recharged. Station is on the prograde marker. Everything looks Jake.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Anything else we need to pay attention to here? So we undock, we turn on our reaction wheels, we thrust away, we get a departure burn, get into our phase corrections, and then do our re-entry. That's the plan. Okay, so we'll get an F5 right here.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Vipar? Hell yeah!
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Damn right. Yeah, I think we've got everything under control here. Everything's ready to go. Can't think of anything else. Maybe the thrusters? They should be on. They are. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's do it. Oh, this was another big thing that in the chat... The chat commands... What was it? Was it Go? I was trying to program the... I don't see it in the commands, though. I remember programming a bunch of that crap, but yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I turned it off because I found a fatal flaw. Yeah, it was actually now I remember what I programmed in was the was an abort code, was a chat assisted abort code, or chat triggered abort code or something. I don't know. It's not in there though. I don't know why. I might have turned it off for some, or just deleted it flat out because it wasn't working the way that I intended it to. Anyway, let's get on with the mission. If you guys are just joining us, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we are at the International Space Station and we're about to undock a demo version of Dragon for re-entry and to prove its worth. So let's go ahead and do it. All systems are a go here. Dragon, you are a go for undocking. Hit it. Okay, SAS is good. Stations, SAS is correct. Okay, toggle the reaction wheels. Control point change. Confirmed. Keep us at, actually just keep us right there. SAS engage, RCS on, docking mode on, thrusting aft. Very nice. That works for me. RCS off. SAS to orbital retrograde, please. Keep us right there. I'm not sure if the roll is exact or if it's 180 degrees or whatever, so we're just gonna leave the roll at where it is. Should be fine. Dragon separation confirmed. Take a look at the staging on this. So the staging looks all correct. We've got the trunk jettison and then the drogue chutes and the 3 main chutes. They're all on there and in the proper staging. Last time we did this, we had a critical failure with our parachutes. We reran everything in a simulation and we couldn't replicate the problem. So this is effectively the same flight that we had done in live mode before that failed, and we're just kind of, since we couldn't find any errors, we had to do the demo flight all over again. We'll just see. Hopefully the parachutes, can't see any reason why the parachutes would rip. They didn't. We ran it over and over and over in simulations and everything was fine, so. It's had defective chutes, one could say. I don't know. Legitimately speaking, it could have been just a one-off Kerbal Space Program miscalculated something during on re-entry or whatever, but for the sake of in-game, we're going to say that we just had defective chutes, which is effectively the same thing. Overheated? No, they were fine. I mean, that is why they ripped. That is the quote reason why they'd ripped. But they were green. We were in fine atmosphere. We were actually well within their parameters, safe parameters. Yeah, there was no reason. Like I said, we tested and tested, and couldn't replicate the problem. So. Yeah, had to boil it down to defective parachutes. Okay, let's take a look at our consumables here. Yeah, this vehicle does not run on monopropellant. Now the other one should actually have a little bit of mono. Oh no. Okay, yeah. The push away the trunk, when the trunk jettisons, it opens up 2 valves, 2 bleed valves that that vent regular oxidizer, liquid fuel oxidizer combo tanks, and that's what actually pushes the trunk away from the capsule. I did at one point want to change that to be actual monopropellant, and we can do that, but this vehicle is not designed that way. It's designed with the Werner engines, one of our all-time favorite engines right there. It's a fantastic all-around engine.
Ignition sequence start.
Oh, snap. That is it. That's our 747th follower right there. Ethan, the music guy. You are 747. I do believe, if we are to look at our channel right now, which means I am going to give you VIP status. Congratulations. I want to see it on the screen. 747 followers. Let's see here. Snip. Nice. Cool, dude. I was planning on having this stream be a 747 flight to the South Pole, but I decided against it because those are actually really, like, the flight itself is really long and boring. I mean, it's fun. The airport we built and the pushback and all of that's fun and it's cool and all, but kind of, I don't know, after a month break, I thought we needed to do something a little more interesting, so. And anyway, thank you for that 747th follow. Like I said, you will be awarded the VIP status. Let's see if I can get into that here. Actually, should have just kept that window open. Yeah, and I'm going to tweet out this 747 followers. That's pretty dope. Ethan, the music guy. Bam, you are a VIP. Cheers. That's dope.
That's right. It's dope. It's dope, Tito.
Alright, I think we've drifted far enough away from the ISS to do a departure burn. This is my first stream watching on Twitch. Really, I'm the very first streamer you've ever watched on Twitch. You can't be serious. And that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing that you just happen to be our 747th follower. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy the VIP status. Pipe up in chat. Say something in chat so we can see your see that you did in fact get the VIP. There was quite a several. There were several with the similar name. I want to make sure I got the right one. Alright, let's do our departure burn. So our computer is holding the retrograde marker for us, and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and RCS on. Docking mode on. And departure burn. Give us a little more hit. There you go. All right. Departure burn's complete. We can say goodbye to the International Space Station for now, and hope to God that this version of Dragon works this time, and we don't have to do this again. This is our second attempt at this recreation, as our first one had defective parachutes and our capsule crashed. So yeah. Hopefully this one won't crash. Parachutes will open properly. Can you try doing the Soyuz? I've mastered the Soyuz long ago. See that right there? That right there, sir, is a Soyuz. And yeah, we fly these routinely. Like we fly these all the time. All the time. So stick around, you will definitely see a Soyuz or two. As, they're a big deal when it comes to the International Space Station. There's always one there. At least one. There's always at least one Soyuz involved. Yep. Do you know how to download mods? We're using mods. We have mods.
I bet those cops have got kspmods. Kspmods?
I don't have many. The rule of thumb, or our rule of thumb, is keep your mod list very tight. We don't use an exorbitant amount of mods. We use only the ones that we absolutely must or really, really want. I.e. a flight computer. That's really important for a lot of things, is to have a sophisticated, or at least a sophisticated-esque flight computer, i.e. MechJeb. And the rest of our mods are really basic. Nothing too big, too game-changing. We pretty much vanilla with a little seasoning on top, you know what I mean? Vanilla with a cherry. A cherry. A small cherry. You know? And the reason we do that is because our builds get complicated enough without there being any kind of background modifications to the game to make it more complicated for the computer to process all of the stuff. So our builds get complicated enough on their own. We don't need to complicate them with anything else. But a few mods are necessary. So yeah, that list there, we always call it our essentials mod list. It's only very, very tight. Only the mods we must have, or are a must-have, one should say. or one could say. So we're far enough away now. I think we can go ahead and start getting into our re-entry procedures, or our phase correction procedures. And to that end, what we need to do is we need to get into the re-entry corridor. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're down here.
Welcome back, Space
The landing site right there, the Kerbal Space Center, is just before phase 1, so it's about perfect timing for all of this to line up. If we were in a shuttle, it would be more important, since we're in a vehicle that's got plenty of, I mean, it's got solar panelage, so it's got unlimited electricity. We can take all the time we need, but for a shuttle, this would be critical to get this exactly right. So let's go ahead and we'll get a little burn. Put it over here somewhere. Retrograde, bring us on down to a re-entry corridor, periapsis of 80 kilometers. Okay, something like that should be good. Okay, careful, RCS is on, so let's disable the RCS and turn to that node, SAS. Turn the smart SAS off. Go back to the stock SAS. Go ahead and turn us to that node. And prepare for the... You know what? I don't like it. It's too close. I agree. Okay. Yeah. Mission Control vetoes this. If you're also new to the stream, you'll hear us arguing with ourselves. We'll ask questions of ourselves and we'll actually answer them. A lot of people say that's the definition of when you've gone insane. If that is true, then so be it. But it helps our thinking process. It's kind of our id versus the ego. If you've ever seen Looney Tunes, where they've got the little angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other, that's the id and the ego when they fight. We do that openly. So if that trips you out, then whatever. But yeah, we vetoed this. We're going to say next orbit. Go ahead and plan it for next orbit. And that's when the id and the ego agree. Yes, I agree. I concur. That is a good idea to give it more departure time for the capsule to get far enough away before we do this retrograde burn, which is essentially pointing the same direction as where we just came from. So we don't want any chance of us running into the International Space Station. We want to be far, far away before we do these. Okay, that should be clean enough or close enough for government work, and that's next orbit. Alright, go ahead and turn to that new node and prepare for the re-entry corridor A burn. Okay, go ahead and effectively we're using the maneuver planner to just warp us to that node. We have to execute it ourselves. But yeah, here we go. Floating away for one more orbit. We say goodbye to the International Space Station for the time being. And now we are safely at a safe distance that we can go ahead and execute this next node. So go ahead and abort the computer, SAS. Put us on that node, RCS on, docking mode on. We are go for phase correction. No, we're go for the re-entry corridor burn. Re-entry corridor A. Hit it. Now this is a pretty big burn, and the thrust to weight on this vehicle is not very high. We may chop at this a couple times, just because, like I'd mentioned earlier, this vehicle has got unlimited electricity due to the, the solar panelage that we've got. We're very used to doing this this re-entry process with the space shuttle, which does not have any electrical. Go ahead and shut that down. Doesn't have any way to generate electricity without burning fuel. So this is normally something that would be very devastating for the shuttle, but for this rig, no big deal. So go ahead and warp around one more time, and we'll get a second crack at this. We didn't do anything wrong, it's just, whoa, hello, now that's wrong. What's going on? Houston, we have a problem. Redo your node. RCS off, turn to that node. Okay, RCS on, hit it. And chop away that last 70 meters, get our periapsis down to a 80 kilometer re-entry corridor. And then we'll circularize it on the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, shut down. Okay, remove all of the nodes. RCS off. Go ahead and say circularize at that periapsis just to make things simple. Bam, go ahead and turn to that node and prepare for the re-entry corridor B. Hit it. Okay, abort that. SAS, hold the node, RCS on, and hit it. Okay, go ahead and shut down. Get one more cut. Let's go. $30 meters to go. $20. These mosquitoes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shutdown. Okay, remove all the nodes. Now let's go ahead and clean up this orbital slime. We need the orbital nympho. Family-friendly stream. Okay, so the orbital nympho, what we're looking at here, pull this right in the center. This is the hot topic of conversation at the moment. Our orbital period. Now, this is how long it takes us to do one orbit, exactly, down to the thousandths of a second. That's important because it needs to be exact when you're multiplying this number through like 4 orbits, 5 orbits, 6 orbits. The more that like you're off even that little bit equates to a lot in the end when you're lining up approaches and stuff. So this orbital period is really important. Our orbital period for all of our math and the way that we've done it is 31 minutes 14.04 seconds. We need to be at an orbital period of it exactly that. So you can see we're off by a few seconds. So again, 31 minutes 14.04 seconds is our re-entry corridor. So we need to change this orbital time to meet that orbital time. So RCS on, docking mode on, and let's clean this up so that it's 31:14:04. 31:15, 31:14. Let's get fine controls on now. 04, cut a little bit off. We're at 66, 50, 40, 30, going down to 04, 18, 10, 9. We're 1/1000th off. Boom, there it is. 31:14.04. RCS off, and we are in the corridor. We are in the re-entry corridor. Now we want to be, now just because our re-entry, our time is correct, doesn't mean that our orbit is acceptable. If we're off radially on one side, we can accidentally push our periapsis, or our periapsis obviously, down below the Kármán line, which would be bad, right? So we just want to make sure that that's not the case, and it's not. I mean, we're a little bit off radially, but it's not important because it's not going into the atmosphere. So we're good to go. Now we need to get some vital statistics. Go ahead and turn all of this stuff off so that we can see very simply what we're dealing with. So what's in the equation right now? Oh, look at that. It's perfectly underneath. Well, not perfectly, but Yeah, vital statistics time. So what we need to do is get our protractor out. And essentially what we need to do now is remove the 52-degree inclination from the equation. That's kind of what we're looking to accomplish with this pattern that we've come up with. So we turn the orbit so that it's flat to us, right? Because it's like impossible to work with this. We need to be able to see it flat. So go ahead and we turn it flat, and we want to be on the underside of the planet so that we're looking at the orbit going counterclockwise. Right? And we want to get it as flat as possible. Like we're sticking it on a table. Alright, now that it's somewhat flat, we go ahead and get a protractor out. This is more tools that the game doesn't have that it really needs, and it's not hard to have actually added it. So we added it ourselves in our overlay. Just bam, protractor. Okay, and we scroll the planet so that it's inside. Why is it so hard for me to see? That's 80, 82. That we should correct that. Nah. Okay, put the planet inside that protractor, if we can get it just right. That's not bad. Yeah, a little bit better. There you go. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Now, you can see we've got these 3 red circles. Boom, boom, boom. Now that's what we've actually marked out for the different phases, where the vehicle needs to be relative to where the target landing zone is. So we've got this reticle right here. You see, it's kind of hard to see. We've got this little white reticle right there. When this Kerbal Space Center is lined up in that reticle, which will be on the opposite side of the planet from us, we need to see where we are on the protractor. So let's go ahead and do that. Where is the Space Center now anyway? Oh, it's right here on the edge of the planet. See that? So we'll go ahead and time accelerate. And we left from the station. Again, we make this mistake a lot. We make this mistake, like, a lot. With the shuttle, we don't seem to ever make this mistake because it's very crucial when we leave. But whenever, like, we've been making this mistake a hell of a lot, dude. I can't lie. We just made it again here. We left the station on the wrong side. It was the phase was the wrong phase. It was backwards. So, but since we have electric charge, we have the ability to create our own electricity, then it's not a problem. With the shuttle, again, that would be like, ugh! We'd be in dire straits. But luckily we're not in a shuttle. Yeah. We misinterpreted the phase. See, at this point, we shouldn't have to be waiting so long. It's not over here. It should have been over here that we had left the station, if that makes sense. That way we would have only had to wait for the Space Center to rotate from here over to here relative to our perspective. Don't be too fast. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, so now the Space Center is on the opposite side of the planet from us. This is what we call phase 1. As soon as it reaches the reticle, that's what we call phase 1, and that's when we take our snapshot of where we are. relative to where it is, and we can crunch some numbers at that point. So, okay, keep it coming. We're approaching phase 1. $290, $280. We've definitely passed it. I'm gonna say, in fact, we're gonna clip it so that I can get it just right. I can't see specifically. Why is our protractor looks way brighter, way more defined than it used to be? I don't know why that would be a thing. Feels like it looks as though there's like a bunch of protractors. No, that's just the reticles. No, our protractor's fine, dude. Why it's so hard for me to interpret this. Anyway, take a second look here to just be sure where it needs to be. Keep going, keep going.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Right there. 29. What would that be? 2989. Okay, we're gonna call it 281. So P equals 281. And we need our flight plan. Flight plans. Calculator. Now, if you guys want to see our math or our equation, our formula for what we're doing here, you can click on that link and scroll on down to where it says 4-phase reentry pattern. It's the very last blob at the bottom of all of our flight planage. Now we've got that. We don't need the protractor out anymore. Go ahead and get rid of this. Go ahead and roll us to 0 too. Go ahead and we're gonna control Smart SAS. Go ahead and roll us to 0 and retrograde orbital, please. Hold that for us. Now, we need to do some math.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
It's been a hot minute. Yeah, it has. We took a little bit of time off. Got some great additions to the stream and a lot of potential, like bucket loads of potential for the chat interaction, as it's going to be a lot of work on our part, a lot of backstage stuff that we need to work on, but I'm really excited with it. The new chatbot potential is sick. You guys will be able to, I can program anything for somebody to type, or exclamation mark commands, or even just flat out type. It can grep for things in sentences and everything, and display whatever the hell we want on the screen. I can program it to do anything. This is like the tool we've been waiting for all of our streaming career. I'm really excited. It's going to be some kick-ass stuff.
Blue.
Nice. So there's something right there. I haven't actually programmed that in because we didn't actually get that to... couldn't figure that one out when we were playing around with the tools, but easy enough that I can go ahead and, with that redeemed, I can go ahead and do that manually. I would much prefer it to be automated. Is that what? How, I forget how we do all of that. Is that it had to have been a filter? I was sure that was a filter. It is a filter. Okay, yeah, we have all this program. We just got to remember it all. It's been a while. Been a while. Okay, you said blue. Redeemed blue. There you go. Bam. But yeah, that's one of those things that, with just enough creativity, we'll be able to actually get that to do that automatically. Be sweet. Oh, right. That's what... Okay. Yeah, the redeem points. Yeah, we've got a nice landing. I forgot whether we programmed all of those. Systems are nominal, and this is where we've got the abort sequence. So check this out, guys. If we do something wrong and something's going awry, you can redeem points to send an abort code.
Warning.
There you go.
Alarm code 1203. Chat initiated abort code sent.
It's expensive,
Chat initiated abort code
but
sent. Warning. Warning. Master
you can see what it does.
1203. Chat initiated abort code sent. Chat initiated abort code sent.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can see it's got the abort up there, and then I have to decide whether or not the abort is actually warranted to actually take us into an abort sequence, and then I would say abort 3 times, and then it would take live mode off and change it and so on and so on. So, yeah, a lot of you guys are going to have, like, absurd amounts of points. I was thinking about going and just wiping the points clean, but I don't know. So there's some people here that probably accumulated, like, 100,000s of points or something like that. Just to start from scratch. But yeah, the other one was really cool. The Killing Curse. That one was easy enough for us to put on because I didn't have to chroma key it. But yeah, we're gonna have hundreds of commands. Hundreds of custom commands. It's gonna be sick! Yeah, I'm stoked. Alright, anyway, back to the re-entry sequence. So, we've got, we need to do some math. Okay, so it's 238 minus P, which we had learned was 280. Wow, really? 281. Uh-oh. We'd have to shave it off underneath. Can we do that in 5 orbits? Yeah, I think we actually might. But we're gonna have to do it quickly. Trying to think. We need to redo our formula to make this work for a negative. Yeah, okay, I get it. Right, yeah, that should yeah, okay. 74 equals y. There you go. And then turn that into time. I may have just messed up that last part because it's not making sense what I just did. I can't. Okay. Numbers game, guys. Hold on, hold on. Let me figure this out. Okay, so 238. Negative 43. 20555. Plus the 1874 would be actually minusing it, right? So, yeah, that's correct. Okay. So... should be correct. Yeah, okay. So, 98 minutes. Right? No, dude. What are you doing wrong here? What's the problem? I'm lousing up this equation. What am I doing wrong? That's why you're freaking moron. Okay, derp. I got it, I got it, I got it. Back it up, back it up. Do it again. Okay. 555. Plus 4. $27 There's no way. Even if we're pulling all of that time from the top, dude, there's no way. There's no way that can't be right. Okay, you loused it up again. 81. Okay, that looks right. No, you were right the first time. It's 27 minutes. God damn. There's no way. Look at... if we go to periapsis and we pull down to 20... what would be 27 minutes... there's no way. It'd be... yeah, or re-entry. It can't happen. Fuck. Well... Okay, so it looks like we were in the choice position that we, you know, the place you don't want to be. Worst case scenario. So let's go ahead and just do it all again. We were in the positive or the greater than equation, which is not easy to work with because you can only trim so much of your orbit away in order to gain time. This procedure that we do, it only works when we're adding time to slow ourselves down, and we can do that. We could have used that where we were and made it happen, but it would have been exorbitant. Like the amount of fuel that we would have had to burn to make that orbit would have been much greater, because we would have had to add a whole 360 degrees, a whole orbit's worth of time to make it all work. So we're just going to go ahead and let it circle around, get back into phase, recalculate for the new time, and hopefully it's not greater than. It needs to be less than. There's more chance of it being greater than, but it's still just kind of an RNG thing. That plus we also left the International Space Station from the wrong side as well. That kind of balled us up a little bit. And yeah, we're approaching phase 3 right now, which would have been the like the fine tune, the fine correcting, and all of that. Had we gotten our re-entry phase correction burns all mapped out properly. So a little bit of time to wait here. So it passes phase 0, as we call it, the proper phase 0 this time. And that's when we should leave the station. It goes phase 0, we leave the station. Phase 1, we calculate. Phase 2, we see everything is looking correct for the corrections.
For launch.
And phase 3 is the re-entry, is the final corrections, and so. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Rerun system. Run. People don't like reruns on Twitch. We have all of our streams, like effectively all of them, since the DMCA Blitz. We actually have all of our streams backed up to YouTube, and publicly the public ones we left public since the DMCA Blitz, as I said. So if you want to watch them on YouTube, they're the ones that we put as much content as we can over onto YouTube. They're all there for you. But yeah, rerunning stuff on Twitch, people don't respond. The community on Twitch doesn't respond very well to, so we don't do it. We used to do it. We stopped doing it. On Twitch, people expect you to be live, and if you're not, then people don't like it. So we need to get our equations again. We're almost at phase 1, so let's get our protractorage out. And okay. Flatten it out. All right, and now why can't I see? Where is our craft? Is up here. Okay, okay. Right about there. 90. I'm gonna call it 92. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of the protractorage. And rerun our equation. Must be
Flame color set to red.
do. Redeem for red. $238 minus P92 is 146. 5.20555. 74. 43 minutes. What? Wow, that's a big change, isn't it? 43 minutes. 0.09. Damn it. .001. 54. Damn, dude.
Welcome back,
Ignition
Space
sequence
Monkey.
start.
Night Rune, thank you for that follow. Dude, that's absurd. We're getting really, really bad RNG here. Why is it so shit? We're rolling the dice and we're coming up, not coming up chumps with what we need. Do it again.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Dude, this is terrible placement. I can't believe how bad this placement is. I can't believe it. 43-minute change. And you're like, damn. Okay, here's the orbit. This is the one, I hope. Protractorage. 1.4. Come on, man. Don't be absurd. I am such a fool. Yeah, okay, we've been making a huge mistake on our calculations up to this point. We missed a step. I know it now, we're good. The last one was like, well, back, we had a p-value of like 80 or 90 during one of those last attempts. The negative one was still validly wrong. I mean, it wasn't, actually it wasn't, because it's still divided by 5. It wouldn't have been near that low. It might have actually been close enough. I mean, it was pretty damn close. But yeah, we know what we're doing wrong now, and we can figure, we can get this thing underway. I can't believe it. Oh, okay, so 238 minus the p-value of 97. Okay, times that by time 20555 equals x. Add our current orbit 1874. Divide that by the number of orbits, and then times that into time, or divide it into time rather. Yeah, I'm still messing this up somehow. Derp, derp, derp. No, we've got it in the wrong order. It's been so long since we've done this crap. 1870, yeah, 1870, you add that orbit and then you divide it into the time. Okay, so the orbit's, right, okay, we got it now. I should have just looked at my goddamn notes. Foolish. Alright. One more time, and we're going to take it step by step off of the notes. So P is 97, 238 minus P. Alright, and then times it into time. 0.20555. Divide that by the number of orbits. Add our current orbital time. Now turn it into time. 33 minutes. That was difficult. 33 minutes. 6.6799. Did I have that right? 6799. 40.79. 40. I love this keyboard. It sucks so bad. 40.79. Dude, I can't believe it. The 4 doesn't work. Like, guys, don't buy Razer ever. It's worst shit ever. All right, we want to do this calculation one more time to be sure everything's copacetic. We've been making a lot of mistakes on our math. Okay, so 238 minus P is 97. Okay, and then look at your notes if you're getting confused. Yeah, times that into time 5.20555 equals t. T divided by the number of orbits. Okay, nope, you made a mistake. Jesus Christ, Jack. 238 minus p. 97. Okay. Times that. 0.20555. Correct. Divide that into the number of orbits. 5. Correct. Add our current orbital time. Alright, turn it into time. 33 minutes. 0.6799. 0.6799. 0.6799 is 40 seconds. 0.79. Fuck me. The fucking 4. I'm jamming on the 4. It's not. There it is. God damn, this keyboard is the worst shit ever. I swear. The M key on this thing, this is like $120 keyboard, guys. I'm not just like ranting about some trash Dell keyboard. I'm talking, this is a Razer Black Widow over here I'm trying to type on. The M key doesn't work. There's no, it's not like there's shit stuck in it. It just flat out don't work. The M key don't work. You have to fiddle around with the period key to get it to work. Don't buy Razer, guys. It's trash. Oh my god. All I'm trying to do is 10 key, and it can't even do that. Look at that. Alright, anyway, ranting aside, we have finally got our numbers. 33 minutes, 40.79 seconds is our correction that we need to make. So, 33 minutes. That was a long process. 40 seconds. We're gone for a month and then we like forgot all this crap, and I don't know. It's not like riding a bike, that's for damn sure. Okay, so there's our correction. 31 minutes, or 33 minutes, 40 seconds. 30, it's not showing me it. Okay, 33 minutes, 40 seconds. Right there. Fuck's sake. Okay. Let's do it. Go ahead and turn to that node. We're held by the smart SAS. Turn to that node. And prepare for the phase reentry correction burn A. So for those of you just joining us, or have forgotten during all of this number crunching madness that I've just gone through, here's Dragon demo that is returning from the International Space Station, and we are on this pesky 52-degree inclination, which is a super cool inclination for observing things, but trying to come back or shoot things to rendezvous in this inclination is really difficult. And so crunching all these numbers, we're crunching all these numbers and to effectively get rid of this, remove this, and make it flat. That's basically what we're doing. Removing this from the equation so that without having to turn to an equatorial orbit or anything stupid like that. So we're doing that by changing our speed. It's a very convoluted process. So anyway, we're on the node ready for the phase correction burn A. Let's go ahead and do it. Hit it. 55.1 meters a second. And this is going to happen right at 3 o'clock. If we're looking at our orbit flat. It's a different part of the brain that rides bikes, is it? Is it though? Or does the whole brain do it? I wonder. Or does the brain have nothing to do with it? Maybe the brain has nothing to do with it, and your legs are what make you ride the bike. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's a pimp. Shut down. Alright, 0, 0. Remove all these nodes. And that's the phase correction burn. Go ahead and... we want to clean it up. Go ahead and put us on the... should have turned off RCS for that, but that's okay. Go ahead and clean this up. Our orbital time needs to be at 33 minutes, 40 point... what did we calculate? 33 minutes, 40.79, and we're at 0.15. So RCS on, docking mode on. We want to be up to 79. There you go. Okay, RCS off, and we are good to stay in this lane for 5 orbits. Yeah. That's 2 orbits. Keep it coming. Damn, we're out of coffee. God damn. Three. This is certainly not going to be a 2 orbits past phase 3 re-entry scheme here. This is going to be on... we're going to be doing our return to the re-entry corridor, the same orbit that we do the re-entry burn, I'm quite certain. Alright, that's 4 orbits. Boom, come out of time acceleration. We want to circularize at the periapsis to get 1 more orbit for our correction and then come back into the re-entry corridor. So go ahead and turn to that node. And prepare for the phase re-entry correction burn C. Okay, hit it. And yeah, that orbit is going to be probably going to be getting straight into our re-entry Starting to look like. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shutdown. Okay, so remove all of the nodes. We're gonna wanna get a altitude correction burn probably right there, so we'll just put a node there for the time being, and then come over here, and we're at, yeah, we're off by 2 kilometers. Okay, go ahead and remove all of the nodes. We are going to do that altitude correction. Okay, so bring that guy down, bring that periapsis over to where we're going to want to do our reentry burn. And it's actually lower. I didn't expect that. I expected the opposite. By the time we pushed it over there with the radial. Oh, we're going the wrong way. There you go. Bring it back, bring it back. Okay, a little bit further. $81.81. Bring it back. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Just a little bit. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. There you go. That's pretty decent. Okay, altitude correction, burn, RCS off. Turn to that node. Prepare for the reentry altitude correction, burn. RCS on. Actually, no, RCS off. Take us to that node. And let's do it. Okay, abort SAS. SAS, RCS, docking mode, go. Fine controls off, go. There you go, 0, 0, RCS off. Remove all of the nodes. And I'm guessing it's just by the position that we had thought that it was going to be straight into the reentry, and I'm still quite convinced that it is. So let's find out how well we did. So, did we get everything correct? Oh, we need the landing predictions to get the node on the map. Okay. No way. We're actually, dude, I'd have sworn that it was going to be this orbit for sure. Dude, it's not. We still got time. Wow. I'm shocked. Okay, cool. All right, so 1 orbit. Let's do it. It's actually technically like half an orbit, right? Because we only went from here to here. But, okay, so. There it is. Boo, dude. That is a thing of beauty. After doing all of that work and the number crunching and blah, 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 to see a 52-degree inclined orbit like this, and to take and put a node, boom, right there at the time you're going to want to do the reentry, and just watch that landing zone prediction scroll across the globe right directly towards your target is a thing of beauty. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, so satisfying. Right at the target, baby. Beautiful. Alright, we need to decide what kind of corrections we want to make to this thing. We're just a tiny bit north, the tiniest smidge. So we'll go ahead and before we get to our reentry burn, let's do a correction up here. And gosh, you know what? I gotta be honest, I don't think that we need any correction there. That's get rid of that. That does look really freaking good. Let's watch it track while we're zoomed in on it. Yeah, just the tiniest smidge. Like, it's so subtle. Okay. Yeah, that is super good. All right, there it is. There's our correction. I like it. Go ahead and turn to that node and prepare for the re-entry trajectory correction burn. 2.6 meters a second. That's probably a record. That's a personal best. Okay, let's do it. Execute that node. Okay, abort, SAS, put us to the node, RCS on, and shut down. Actually, the opposite way. Docking mode, let's go ahead and cut it. Oop. Fine controls. There you go, 0, 0. Alright, remove all the nodes. RCS off. And we are ready to plot the reentry. For that, we're going to need some flaggage. So show some flags. And get our node prepped up here. We go from our 80-kilometer apoapsis down to the reentry plot 40-kilometer periapsis, and we let the atmosphere do the rest. Guess down to 40 kilometers, and get the timing. Now the timing on this, we got these 3 flags right here grouped together. We want that marker to be right on that, like that. So, turn to that node. Let the SAS figure itself out here. Okay. All right, there it is. All that work, everything's dialed in. And we are ready for the reentry burn. Chat, are you ready for the re-entry burn? Has anybody got points enough? I need a coffee. I'm not ready for the re-entry burn. So I need coffee. We are going to take a quick break here just before re-entry. You guys can get your shit together and figure out whether or not chat is ready for this re-entry or not. Get all your shit, put it in a bag. That way it's together. You know? At least it'll be together. Get your shit together. All right. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get our re-entry burn, and good times will be had by all. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Got to remember what keys do what. Roll it. All right. Alright, my dudes, we are back. The node is plotted. We are ready for the re-entry burn. Initiate landing pole.
Okay, all flight controllers, go for landing. Retro. Go. Fido. Go. Guidance. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Ecom. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom, we're go for landing.
Houston, you're go for landing, over. Roger, understand, go for landing.
Let's do it. All right, re-entry burn. Go. And shut down. RCS off. We are go for trunk jettison. Roll prograde. Staging is green. We are go for trunk jettison. Trunk is away. We are go for roll. Roll to retrograde. God damn this fucking game. It went into autosave the second that I clicked that. Oh my god. I swear to god it waits for opportunities. Alright, there it is. Now, we need to... The fuel, how's this supposed to go down again? We should only have one tank left, so we click this tank and we empty, or wait, can we just turn it off? Why are they even on? Need to drain the fuel somehow. Is that right? We just turn these off and then drain? I'll do it. Go ahead and drain the fuel. Okay, fuel's drained. Go ahead and turn on the fuel. And we need to redo the... Fix our re-entry. Wrong way. We should leave the corrections until we've done the fuel, like gotten rid of the fuel, because we always find that we're excessively off, mostly in like forward. So like everything that we cut back, we may not have to actually change, like pass our trunk with the corrections, which we do several times with these corrections. We should just get that out. I can get rid of the orbital information. Done with that. Done with that. Put us to surface mode, retrograde. RCS off. That should be everything. All right. That's all of it. So,
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
down we go. Actually, no, that's right. It should be on target now. Crossing the channel now. 57 kilometers altitude. We've started slowing down. Crossing the bay. All systems are nominal. Plasma blackout. Target's in sight, and we are barreling straight towards it at 2 kilometers a second. Wow. The fire is intense. 1900 meters a second. Uh-oh. Starting to roll. We're losing control for some reason. Bad aerodynamics. A kilometer a second. Drogues are green. 800. Vehicle's twice the speed of sound now. RCS. Go ahead and make that correction. There you go. 500 meters a second. 400. Vehicle's transonic. Drogue shoots deploy. Full throttle. Main chute deploy. Main chutes are open. SAS off. Throttle off. They're evenly spread. It's looking good. Throttle wide open to just burn off the rest of the fuel and hopefully run out by the time we touch down. .500 meters till touchdown. .300 meters.
Welcome back, Space
50 units, 40 units of fuel left, 200 meters. .100 meters. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Throttle's off. GG. We did it this time. Our Dragon capsule did not rip any parachutes or nothing. Completely A-okay. Do we want to try and pick this thing up? I don't see any reason why we wouldn't want to. I mean... It is on a... Yeah, we do need to pick it up. It's out here. It's out here. It's out here, let's go pick it up. Alright, let's go back to the Space Center. That was I mean, it's a live mode above everything else. We should go out and pick it up. Go back to the Space Center and get ourselves some recovery equipment to pick up this capsule. Hell yeah! Actually, now I think about it, we should probably reload the game. Reload the game and then get our big rig truck to go out and pick this thing up. So let's do that. Let's reload the game real quick. Whoops. I just wanted to delete the chat. Not ban somebody, oh my god. So we'll take a quick break, reload the game here. Okay, so we are back. We need to collect our dragon capsule. So we need a, what is it? We called it the big rig. 2 minutes, 6 seconds, that's how long it took us to reload the game? Yeah, we don't have very many mods. It's not really an ordeal. Some people, it takes a long time to load.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Why do they not look like they're on? Why they're not on? Well, they are on. They just don't look like they're on. 0 should be the fuel cells, right? So hopefully everything's up and running. Yes. Okay, so let's go get our capsule. Let's go get our, well, I was gonna say go get our people, but there's actually no people on it. It's a demo capsule. And it's over here somewhere. Do like we do with the limousine and go at these angles at an angle. Where is our capsule? That's why we couldn't see it. There. 2.4 kilometers away. There it is. God damn it.
Jacob gives me the first EVA.
Stay away, you're gonna be down your neck off there, good name. Okay, noise in a Mallory, let's see, good.
Understand that after the mission hour messages and they
Welcome back, Space Monkey. Welcome back, Space Monkey. Welcome back, Space Monkey.
Back and walk around in we'll see over I know we had and
good. Right. And I am my foot.
That's not funny!
Спасибо, сэр, for really much.
Welcome back, Space Monkey. Welcome back, Space Monkey. Welcome back, Space Monkey.
40.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
ground traffic announces, yeah, like... Here we go. Okay, but yes, I'm a certain Murray. We ever want to stuff so on a not bad right by after toast gets in them. So you know what? Yeah. Well, that's what we see for me. That's what we don't like.
Welcome back, Space Monkey.
I was muted. Thank you, Captain Howdy. Wonder how long I was muted since I went and got coffee. I wonder. No wonder. I shouldn't wonder. Got to be careful with that soft muting, man. Yeah, there you go. So like I was saying, while I was muted, we've got some plans here for putting this on display. We're going to go ahead and just, it's not going to be this capsule, this legit capsule. We're going to recover this now. We've got it back to the place where we can legitimately recover all of this stuff. And the capsule itself, we're going to take and we'll gut out a proxy, and we'll put a proxy on display at our airport, along with the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Thought you were taking quiet time? No. No, we just basically lost a whole bunch of commentary, about, I don't know, 40 minutes worth of commentary. It was the most scintillating commentary that you've never heard, and you will never hear it. Because we were fucking muted. God damn. Yeah, man. It sucks. I hate when that happens. It wasn't so bad, though. I mean, about 40 minutes. Goddamn keyboard's so shitty. Yeah, I suppose that was a pretty decent mission. Give us the summary of the Lost Archives. I was bitching and moaning about little things that we could do to clean up and make the process of the connection of the trailer and the connection of the capsule itself. Just little simple stuff. I mean, it's better turning radius would be nice. I have no idea how we could possibly accomplish that without making this look completely bizarre as hell. The front wheels, and then we need to extend the aft end part of the trailer. Maybe add a third wheel to the bogie. Get a three-wheel bogie and pull this back. Get like maybe about a half, perhaps. Take a look back here. We go about half the distance of one of these flatbeds in addition, then it won't be so hard to get to the docking port. We'll have room to spare on this side, so that's definitely a thing we need to do. Having some kind of turning radius I don't know, maybe we change these wheels. I noticed when we put these wheels down that they were Kraken-y. We had to remove the dampener to get rid of the Kraken. And so that could just mean that the amount of weight that we have on these specific wheels is no good. We could increase these wheels to bogey wheels, and that would make that better. When we were actually on the plate here, we had made a mistake. This should go down and then we would lock it, but it was fine on the plate by itself until we like started pushing on it with the weight of the capsule. So at that point we just extended these, removed the dampener, and everything was fine. Everything worked out. So maybe we'll just stick with that. That's the easiest thing. Just remove the dampener from this and the VAB, and everything else just works out fine. So extend it, add a wheel, remove the dampener, and then the truck itself, just try and make it more truck worthy. But otherwise it's isn't too terribly bad. We didn't have to use the winches to pick up the capsules the way we had originally designed it. But this capsule is different than the next generation capsule. The next generation capsule is, I expect, going to be far heavier. Because yeah, it's got those engines in it. It's got those Super Dracos, so it's a lot heavier. So we'll just have to see. We may do a simulation on picking up one of the next generation ones, and I mean that'll have to go without saying. If we're changing the trailer, then we might as well be simulating it with the heaviest load that we've got to put on it, which would be the Generation 2, Version 2 Dragon. So we'll get some simulations of that. But all in all, we've got a lot of stuff to work on that I really want to work on behind the scenes. I'm most anxious or most excited to work on the chatbot, the new chatbot that we've got, and all of that stuff we have to work on like behind the scenes. We've got we have to chroma key all of our stuff again, all of our on-screen effects. We have to figure out a new chroma key scheme for that. And then the alerts. We can now get full-size 1080p alerts instead of this little GIF that we have in the corner. We could do full-size like follower things and full-size 1080p alerts for subscribers and stuff. It's like I want to do a lot of that stuff. So. But otherwise, I would have to say we got ourselves a pretty decent little stream here. You know, it's been a while since we've streamed, and had to at least come back and knock out, show a little bit of that we're still here. We're still got things going as far as the stream is concerned. Just a lot of backstage adjusting as it stands. So, hope we didn't disillusion too many followers with our schedule. Our schedule's pretty crap. People really like non-stop, just like people want you to stream 7 days a week, 365, 24/7, and you just can't do that. You just can't do that. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it for this evening, and I'm not going to say I'll be back again tomorrow, because whenever I make promises, also even when I say that I'm going to stream more, that we're going to try and make an effort to stream more, something always happens and we always have to, break those promises. So I'm not going to promise anything about when, because when we don't promise, then it's like, we get the opportunities are always there. Whenever I promise, it's always something comes to, force me to break my promise. So I'm not going to promise anything. But I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, and hope to catch up with you guys for some more Kerbal Space Program next time. And for sure, we're going to have more backstage stuff, more chat, rewards, channel points, all that kind of stuff, because I'm super excited about that. For sure. We're going to find time to build some of that stuff. So appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, and hope to catch up with you guys for more Kerbal Space Program next time. Until then, stay cool, stay away from the voodoo, and have a good night, guys.